Now we're going to do Tom Fergus at the Scottsdale gym to introduce us to a police officer who is an MMA guy.
You don't want to cross paths with this guy.
Yeah, you know, that's the one thing. I haven't had a fight since I was a sophomore in high school, so I'm not looking for a fight at all. But I definitely wouldn't want to fight Manny De Jesus. He's over here. Now, Manny is a police officer with the Gila River Indian Reservation, and he's been there for about 10 years. But he's also an MMA fighter. And Manny, I got to stop you from working out for a second. You're also a grandfather.
Yeah.
What the heck has inspired you to be an MMA fighter?
Well, you know, bad guys are always training. They don't have a time frame. They don't have a curfew, so we got to stay on top of our game and get home safe every day.
That is unbelievable. You've, I imagine, broken your nose before, and this is nothing new.
Absolutely, nothing new. Bleeds every day here at practice.
Now, you're married with 2 daughters, and you have 2 grandkids. What do they think about you all of a sudden out of nowhere being an MMA fighter?
Well, you know, I try to inspire them, but they actually inspire me. You know, my wife backs me 100%. My daughter comes up, she drives me every day. She pushes me out of bed to go run. So, you know, they're my motivation. Yeah,
now we're going to have you get up into the cage here. Guys, I want to introduce you to another fighter who's fighting a week from Saturday at Wild Horse Pass Casino. This is Paris Stanford. Now, Paris, you've got a nickname. What's your nickname?
That's Paris Superhero Stanford.
So we're talking to a superhero. How cool is that, you guys? So anyways, Paris, talk to me about Saturday night, a week from Saturday. How many fights? What's it all going to involve?
I believe there's over a dozen, probably 15 fights. There's going to be 2 title fights, mine included, featherweight championship. WFF, Tom Ortiz puts that on. Wonderful show. We're all looking forward to it. It's going to be amazing. So if anyone can come out, come join us.
You're fighting for a belt, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Yeah. You know, a couple people got hurt, moved me up the ranks. You always got to be ready, and I stay fight ready. So.
Well, talk to me about Manny. I mean, here he is. You might want to call him a senior citizen. He's 45 years old, fighting guys half his age. What is it about Manny that he's able to do this?
Man, Manny's just a warrior. You know, he's a great fighter. He's always working. He's always doing what he's supposed to be doing, and that's most important. You know, you have to be ready here at Fight Ready. You know, he came to the right camp. He's always in here grinding it out, and I mean, just look at him. He's in tip-top shape. He doesn't look too friendly right now. You know, he's cutting weight, getting ready to go, and that's what it's about, just intimidating, ready to throw.
Yeah. Well, you can see Manny how quick he is, and that's the thing about Manny. He's 45, but he's just as fast as the 20-year-olds. And you know, before I got in the ring earlier, Paris asked me, "Have you ever been in the ring?" And I'm like, "No, I never have." And then he closed the door and he goes, "You ever been in a locked ring?" And I'm like, "Hi, Paris, you're my good buddy, aren't you?" Good friends. But isn't Manny an inspiration? He's been with the police force for 10 years. He's a detective, and again, he's a grandfather of 2, and yet look at him. I mean, he looks like he's 25. And I don't think I'd want to mess with him. And he's just an inspiration. I'm really impressed. I'm really glad I got to meet him. And I'm also glad that he's now my new best friend. So I've got a bodyguard. And so is Paris, you know. So these guys are my new best friends. So, but what an inspiration. Isn't it? 45 years old, and he's moving like that. I'm just really impressed.
Yeah. Well, just because he's a grandfather doesn't mean he's old, you know, Tom.
I don't know. When I become a grandfather, I think that's when I'm going to feel old, Rick.
Yeah, you can have like a shawl. Okay, Tom.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that's the one you want on your side, that guy right there.